This Pioneer field agronomist Scott Eversgerd with this week's tips. It looks like the warmer temps we've had for the past week and predicted for the near future are definitely going to bring about a rapid growth in some of the early planted corn. The early planted corn is hitting the nitrogen, turning dark green, and is going to get into that grand growth stage we like to see in a corn plant. So if you got any last minute herbicide applications to make some of this early planted corn, now's the time to get it on before we get through any get past any labeled application rates. Also, if you're thinking about an early fungicide application in that V5 to V6 time frame, that time frame is now upon us, and those applications should be made here in the next week or shortly after. Also, if you got any corn to return, setting in the barn a few extra bags, please get in touch with your sales rep and get that returned as soon as possible so we can try and keep that in condition and get that into cold storage. From a soybean standpoint, it's now 21 to 28 days after a lot of those initial residual applications. It's time to be making some of those post applications on soybeans and that layered residual. So again, 21 to 28 days after the first initial residual application, be putting that second one on with a glyphosate or some other products to maybe kill any existing weeds that may have gotten up. And thirdly, with wheat, it looks like, again, the wheat crop's still looking pretty darn good. The warmer temps of this past week and what we're predicted here in the next week, probably not the best scenario for grain fill for the wheat. But other than that, I think the overall plant health and condition should compensate for a little bit of warmer temperatures during grain fill, and barring any disasters between now and harvest, looks like the wheat crop should be in pretty good shape. I am seeing just a little bit of scab show up, so it looks like we did infect some areas and probably will be a little bit of scab in the fields. As always, if you have any questions or follow-up, just contact your Pioneer sales professional. Thanks.